Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is October 17th, 2024, and it's been revealed that Sandro Rosell is back in the Barcelona political arena. Also, Joan Laporta has given an interview ahead of the General Assembly that will take place on October 19th. And finally, Iñigo Martinez has revealed the reason for his improved form. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure to hit the Kickback, Goal Kits, or Fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure to hit the Bet Us. All links are down below in the description. Now, I'll begin with the news that it's been revealed that the former Barcelona president, Sandro Rosell, is now officially back in the political arena of FC Barcelona. Now, Sandro Rosell, who was the president between the years 2010 and 2014, having to resign in 2014 after being investigated for corruption in the Neymar case, or for fraud in the whole Neymar case. He's one of the architects of the destruction of Barcelona alongside Josep Maria Bartomeu, someone who, thanks to him and Bartomeu, almost drove the club near to bankruptcy, almost drove the club near to extinction due to the mismanagement, the fraud, the corruption, and possibly theft that Sandro Rosell and Bartomeu did. Well, he is now officially back in the political arena because it's been revealed that he is backing one of the candidates that wants to run against Bartomeu. And that candidate is someone that we talked about in previous videos. It's no other than Joan Montal, the son and grandson of former Barcelona president, the head of the Som Un Clam party. He is behind the whole plan to unify the opposition, and they can all run under his banner to get as many votes as possible and oust Laporta in the 2026 election. He was also behind organizing bringing the opposition together, as we talked about in yesterday's video, and encourage the club delegates to vote no on the accounts that Joan Laporta will be presenting during a General Assembly. Well, now it's been revealed that Joan Montal is directly being backed by Sandro Rosell, and in fact, the two of them have met on several occasions, most recently during the summer, in order to strategize and come up with a plan to defeat Joan Laporta and to quote-unquote regain control of FC Barcelona. And I have to say, this is very, very, very worrisome because, again, Sandro Rosell is one of the architects of the destruction of the club, something we're still dealing with until today. And the fact that he is backing this candidate and looking to get a grip on power through Joan Montal is very, very worrisome. And I really hope and pray that the club members remember this when they head to the voting polls and cast their vote, because we cannot go through this once again. Now, speaking of presidents and speaking of Joan Laporta, the Barcelona president has given an interview ahead of the General Assembly and in response to that letter that was issued yesterday by his opposition saying that the club is not doing that well, it's actually doing worse than before, and that delegates should vote no on the approval of the Barcelona accounts. Now, this is what Joan Laporta had to say about the whole Barcelona accounts and the Barcelona economy. Laporta said, "Today, the club is making money. When we arrived, we implemented financial levers to meet urgent commitments and improve the squad. We gave traction, but the wound was open. Today, we can say that Barcelona earns more than it spends. We have 41% more income and 22% less expenditure. This is very important. Barcelona's economy is evolving. It's not a fixed picture. I'm calm. It will end up yielding results. We have healed the wound. It has cost a lot, but I ask for institutional stability." So Joan Laporta responding to the claim that the club is doing worse by saying, no, the club is doing better, that the club is making 41% more money and spending 22% less, which we know that is true. Barcelona, well, board of directors under Joan Laporta have signed more than 30 new sponsorship increasing the club's revenues. We also know that the revenues have increased from merchandising, TV rights, attendance, etc., etc., etc. And we also know that the club is spending less money because Laporta and his board have implemented strict salary limits. They have cut expenses all across the board. They have gotten rid of a lot of the big contracts that Barcelona were paying. So we know this is true. But of course, there's still the question on whether the accounts that Laporta will present are true, whether Barcelona did indeed register profits, or whether the opposition is correct and that those accounts are skewed and should actually reflect the loss. Of course, for that, we are going to have to wait for the General Assembly to get a better answer. And of course, I will be covering it, so stay tuned to the channel. Now, Joan Laporta also discussed during this interview the Nike deal, and this is what the Barcelona president had to say. It will be the best contract in the world of football. It could have been signed in August, but it wasn't done because I wanted to have the best contract. We went to market to look for a better offer. We got it, and they matched it. We are negotiating, finishing them, and it will be announced shortly. It will be for 10 years. So Joan Laporta confirming that the contract is almost done, that they're finalizing the last details, and it will be announced shortly. And also for the first time confirming the length of the contract, which apparently it will be for 10 years because we know that was one of the points of contention between Barcelona and Nike, where Nike wanted a longer contract, Barcelona wanted a shorter one. And it seems that they both have compromised and they reached at a 10-year agreement. And of course, from the reports that we've heard, it seems that Joan Laporta wants to announce this after the General Assembly. Hopefully that's true because of course, we have heard many occasions that Nike deals coming, it never came. So hopefully this time around, it will be true. Now we will end this video with the news that Ino Martinez has given an interview where he has revealed the reason for his improved form. And this is what the Barcelona defender had to say. I am in one of the best moments. When you feel the confidence of the coach and your colleagues, everything flows better. Speaking of Flick, he said he is a great coach. Since he arrived, he tried to help us in everything he could. He trusts us a lot, and we also in him. You can tell that we enjoyed, that we let go on the field of play, and there are the results. So Iñigo Martinez crediting his improved form during the season to the confidence that Hansi Flick has put in him, and of course the confidence that he receives from his colleagues. And I have to say, I'm very, very happy with this fact because Iñigo Martinez has been absolutely tremendous in that defensive line, not only very solid defensively, but also acting as a leader of the defense, organizing a defense. And of course, we've also found out from his teammates and from his coach that he's also a leader off the field, helping the youngsters like Cubarsí improve their form. And I gotta say, I'm very, very, very happy that we have Iñigo Martinez and that Barcelona made this signing. And it was a free one. So a total win. Now, Iñigo Martinez also revealed what are his hopes and goals for this year. And this is what the Barcelona defender had to say. This year, we hope to win some titles. We are showing that we are very well, and it is being seen that we know how to compete against any rival. And I have to say, I agree 100% with that statement. I think Barcelona definitely is showing that they can compete against anyone in any competition. Now, whether we win a trophy or not, that's another story. But we're showing at least that we can compete for any trophy. And hopefully that will yield in some trophies because it would be nice to win some titles during this season. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. We'll be uploading 2 more because there's a lot of news today. So stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. And as always, peace, Barca.